are just gonna laugh, ladies and gentlemen. Get your pitchforks right now because gamers are mad. WW5 has started. Literally everyone is going off. Sony ponies are wilding out. Xbots are wilding out. Some are saying Starfield is gonna be the most trash game ever. Others are saying it's gonna be the best game ever. There's literally no middle ground, and everyone is saying it's either gonna be trash or good. And guess what? None of them actually played it. None of them actually played it. We're gonna get into it. Like this video, subscribe if you're brand new. We upload every single day, man. Do it for my man Holy, because today the moment is kind of like holy. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Check this out. So Mudahar just went in gang. Imagine supporting stupid Shiza. This petty limo. Review copies are kind of dumb in general, but supporting some publications, getting them over others is peak brain dev. Because he said this because Peter says that thank you Xbox and Bethesda.
Thank you for listening to Xbox fans and not giving some unfriendly new outlets Starfield
code. So the homie Peter is essentially saying, right, like, thank you for giving me the code, but also thank you for not giving the code to like the toxic publications out there. Some Xbots are thinking that this is probably one of the good thing. Sony ponies are actually memeing this. Some Xbots are also kind of like in the middle. Check this out. Roll it.
It seems like right now that Xbox is doing something that is just incredibly weird. They have actually blacklisted some of the biggest gaming websites from actually reviewing Starfield.
I believe even Skill Up was told that he's not going to be given access to the game. Oh shit! Oh shit! And that has started this WW5. This is where the sauce is at. Get your pitchforks right now, boys. It's going down.
The largest publications, the biggest YouTubers are flat out being told, no, you don't get to cover the game. It seems like maybe they're afraid of low review scores, and any critical news sites are just being blocked from even playing.
Critical means toxic
it before launch. Now, I want to talk about this not for some console war BS, but I guess I've just...
Sony ponies, stay on standby, okay? Xbots, I want you to be staying on standby as well. Stay on standby, grab your pitchforks, okay? If you need to shove like a fork down the homie's Dreamcastguy, do it. Do it. It's fine. Yeah. Brothers get emotional. No matter how many times I say it's just video games, don't take it too serious. But some of you suckers are like, bruh, I'm a fight for my rights. So let's fight for your rights, okay? Let's do it.
Never seen this before. I've never seen a company so terrified of low review scores that they're actually just getting less people to even talk about it. Let's discuss. What's up, gamers? Dreamcastguy here. Hi. Hope you're having a great day. If you can like this video and subscribe if you haven't already.
There we go, boys. Don DeMarco. Like this video. Like this video right now. Like this video.
You know, if this video gets to like 5,000 likes, maybe I'll give away a copy of Starfield.
Yo, deadass. I'm doing a giveaway. If you want to enter, check out the top pin comment below. Newsletter. Join the newsletter and you can win, because we picked a winner not long ago and I'm gonna pick another winner very soon for the PlayStation and Xbox gift card, okay?
Maybe I'll just give you a subscription to Game Pass, right? I mean, that's what we actually need here. So, I actually spotted this first thing when I woke up.
My guy is kind of salty about the Game Pass
this morning, and I thought it was very peculiar. Eurogamer and Starfield. Why our review will be late. In it, they essentially just spell out the fact that for whatever reason, they were flat out denied access to the game itself. But don't.
Oh shit! Yo, okay, I was not aware of Eurogamer and Eurogamer and Starfield. Okay, I did not know even Eurogamer was denied. Dang.
Sorry, it's about to get 50 times weirder. Now, before you actually put this in the comments, yes, I am going to be reviewing Starfield myself. I'm a big person. I love...
Get ready for the game to get 60, maybe 50. No, I don't think he will be that harsh. He will maybe speak the truth, but get ready for them 50s, 60s, boys. I think realistically the game is gonna get good. Stud Muffins meeting immediately. Do you think they are hand selecting some publications because they want positive reviews, because let's be real, this is an argument that's being made right now, and I see where that argument is coming from, because they are not picking everyone. Even SkillUp is not gonna be given early copy, and SkillUp is one of the I would say I consider him one of the best. I know some would say Shilla, but do you consider this that Xbox is not doing it because they are afraid of bad reviews, or do you think they just don't want leaks to be out there, even though they are out there now? But it's just one of those things that they just want to make sure. Or do you think that it's no biggie, maybe they pick some people that they knew, or maybe they don't have what's it called, like good relationship with SkillUp? Because that can certainly happen, right? Like I've seen that time and time again. It's not like they want to have good reviews only, although that can certainly happen. Sometimes it's just that they don't have like that good relationship, good communication. Maybe like SkillUp said some extra bad stuff about Bethesda last time. Maybe they called him Bugtesda, you know what I'm saying? So maybe he called him Bugtesda, and Bethesda is like, nah son, you ain't getting no review copies. Could be that.
Actually diving into Bethesda games, I do a lot of reviews. I'm a huge fan of RPGs, so I've been incredibly curious about it, even if those leaks have been bad, but we're going to talk about the leaks here in a minute. But people have actually been talking about the fact that it seems like what they're trying to do is they're trying to get an inflated Metacritic score. Occasionally, if you feel like your game maybe isn't as spectacular and 10 out of 10 as you hope, you hand select the different outlets. We've seen this in the past. It's basically a tactic to make sure that you get, you know, a 90 reviews on Metacritic, even if your game more normally might get...
Honestly, like 90s, zeros, 90s, 100s, 50s don't matter at the end of the day, because someone will love this game and someone will hate this game, whether that is objective, whether that's subjective. At the end of the day, guys, like Metacritic is gonna be good. It's gonna be sauce, don't get me wrong. We're gonna have some memes. We're gonna have Sony ponies giving it like 0. We're gonna have Xbox giving it 100. We're gonna see that, okay? 110% that's gonna happen. Brothers get emotional out there. Brothers get in their feelings. There's no objective reviews out there, okay? And some YouTubers are surely gonna love it, others not so much. Some are probably gonna speak facts, others not so much. Some is gonna be biased, others not so much. So we're gonna definitely have different flavors, just like how, and guys, don't ever do that, okay? There's a saying, and there's a reason why they actually say it. Emergency meeting, okay? There's a reason why suckers always say, once she gets the BBC, once she goes black, she's never coming back. And there's a reason. That is the goddamn truth, okay? On this planet, it's the goddamn truth. Maybe on the 1000th planet in Starfield, maybe that's not gonna be true, but it is the goddamn truth on it. Once she gets the BBC, bruh, she ain't coming back. We all saw that. Oh hell yeah, man. That Logan Nina chick, she had different kind of Pokemons. She started collecting Pokemons, and now look where we at with that situation, right?
78 or something like that. But that's what they managed to do with Halo Infinite. They're sending the review codes to Fanboys, but they're blacklisting people like SkillUp.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this is crazy. SkillUp, in my opinion, one of the best independent reviewers on the planet. He tweeted this and then deleted it when it started stirring up a lot of negative conversation. But it said, I will not be getting a review code for Starfield from...
Plot twist, he ended up getting that review, and then he's like, I'm gonna delete my... But no, I don't think he got it. So he deleted because, yeah, it's like... in the future he can be blacklisted. Now here's the thing, I will give you this example, and this happened recently. Charlie Intel, most of you guys know Charlie Intel is a Call of Duty marketing tool, right? Charlie Intel is a news account. For the most part, they give the news, sometimes they keep opinion in, and sometimes it's like, hey, voting, like, do you like this map, do you not like this map? I would say very friendly, even though there are at times I would be negative towards Call of Duty. I think more often than not we try to be objective, but sometimes obviously feelings get out there. So I'm gonna take it on the chin. I'm gonna say, yep, maybe there has been some times where Call of Duty done a good job when I called them out and I said it was obviously, you know, it happens. But Charlie Intel, my point here is this, okay? My point, set enough, focus, okay? The point here is that Charlie Intel is so goddamn positive that they will never even second guess Call of Duty. Charlie Intel is so positive that they will never even point their fingers. But recently, Charlie Intel started questioning, you see? They started questioning, and Charlie Intel not long ago came out and said that we are not gonna be invited out. I believe they got invited out after the fact because they are big, they're massive, after all, they're Call of Duty marketing tool. But Charlie Intel was denied access, and they publicly said that. Oh shit! My point here is that you say one bad thing, they will just cuck you. They will like, okay, you're canceled. You're not gonna ever be invited out. And it's one of those things, right? Like they just want drones. They don't want you to think for yourself. They just want drones. Maybe the game is gonna be amazing. Maybe the game is gonna be. Listen, I don't know. I have not played it, so I cannot give you.
From Bethesda, as such, my review will be well after launch. See you then. Obviously, this, I think, is super, it's just so chill. I mean, he's being calm. He's just being like, yep, I'm going to review the game when the review is done.
Yeah. Toxic gamer!
Now, I feel like part of their fear is that Xbox needs this to be the best game ever. I mean,
True.
I'm being a little bit silly here just to,
It doesn't need to be like a crazy best game, but it needs to be a good game. It needs to be a fun game, right? Let's forget about like masterpieces. Obviously, if it turns out to be a masterpiece, and surely even if it's not a masterpiece, to somebody it's gonna be a masterpiece. But the problem here is that we're gonna have Sony ponies giving it a 0, and we're gonna have Xbox giving it 100. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. So the reviews are not gonna be 100%. So if you're out there, if you're a rational individual watching this video and you're like, SKizzle, I just wanna know if the game is gonna be good. Bro, gone are the days where we can actually have like good and objective reviews. Now gamers act like, it's quite true, bro. It's quite true. I used to say this and I will still say, whenever gamers are in the right, most of the time gamers are in the right, they want to constantly label you and me as toxic gamer if we question and if we ask for better. But in this case though, like, guys, we gotta take accountability. Gamers are very emotional right now, very emotional, taking everything too hard, and that's where we at right now. Like, damn.
Be goofy and hyperbolic, but Xbox themselves admits the fact that 2022 had no games. Xbox pretty much didn't do anything all of last year. In fact, they even say here, for the last 2 years, they've just been trying to ship games, and they've kind of been flopping in that regard. This is the beginning of the Xbox Series X generation, with Starfield and Forza. They got more stuff coming after that. I don't know what Tower Board.
Forza is a goodie. Forza is a goodie. I would say, even though I have not played it, I watched the gameplay and I'm like, that's a good game. I want to play. You know what I mean? Just not finding time. But it's one of those games that I want to play. It's a good looking game.
Is or Ara, but yeah, Hellblade looks great. But look,
yeah, Hellblade looks like a very good horror game. I'm into horror games. I might actually cop and stream if you guys want to see, because my channel is not about that. It's Call of Duty, trying to get into other games like Starfield, like Cyberpunk, like we did back in the days. Trying to get into the RPGs now.
The head of Xbox is admitting on camera that now the games begin. Starfield doesn't just need to be good, it needs to be big. Now, here's where things get extra crazy in my opinion. So, Digital Foundry is part of Eurogamer. They do all sorts of technical breakdowns, pixel counts, frame rate tracking, stuff like that. They're obviously, in my opinion, the best of the best when it comes to actually seeing the specifications and graphical capabilities of a game. So, Digital Foundry got a code for Starfield, and they work for Eurogamer. They specifically were told they are not allowed to let other parts of Eurogamer play it. They actually said directly, hey, you guys can play it. Don't let any reviewers touch the game. Don't let any reviewers see the game. Don't let any journalists start writing guides.
Bro, that is racist right there. Now, I mean, listen, okay, that it's kind of understandable. I feel like that they say that to every individual they work with. They would, if you ever get to play a game early, they would tell you, don't share it with anybody whatsoever. So I don't find this like massive, huge, problematic. They're toxic. You're manipulating. You're problematic. I don't find that. But I get the argument he's trying to make, like Digital Foundry, like, yeah, it's Eurogamer, they work with Eurogamer, but they're telling them not to share with Eurogamer, right? It's like telling you, hey man, that coochie is just for you. Bruh. Just for, don't share it. But Logan Paul is like, I'm gonna let Nina share the coochie. This is why I always say, stud muffins, don't chase the pom-pom, man. Fat pom-pom blind you to the bumbo. In simple words, the pom-pom will blind you and you won't be able to think critically. That's what I'm trying to say.
Don't let any journalists actually talk about glitches or gameplay loop or anything like that. This is real. This is from Eurogamer.com. They are actually saying, okay, we want you to do a technical breakdown, but don't actually discuss the game itself. This is insane to me. I've never seen anything even like this. But wait, let's actually go through a bunch of websites.
But wait, there is more.
Sites that have additionally been blacklisted. The Guardian is not being allowed. That's kind of baffling. Previously, this lady, as Keza McDonald, she worked at Kotaku for years.
Maybe she was strong independent. Maybe Keza gotta pull one of those strong and independent card and be like, they're not letting me play this because I'm a woman and they're sexy. She could play that card though.
Shut the up.
She should play that card and she would probably get early access though.
Years. Bethesda did not like Kotaku. I mean, a bunch of people don't like Kotaku, but
yeah, understandable. Kotaku, okay, understandable. Eurogamer, that's wild. I mean, okay, Eurogamer, understandable as well. But the biggest thing is like, damn, right? The biggest thing is Skill Up not getting it though.
They're actually blacklisting anybody who's even mildly been critical of them 10 years ago. Oh yeah, look at this. Edge magazine is also being denied a review code. This is just, it's baffling to me. So, Eurogamer just flat out not getting it. It's so weird to me because we're also getting...
DreamCastguy also not getting it, what? Very interested in how Starfield will review tomorrow. The lead gameplay for empty planets and invisible walls is very different from the trailer footage. I still think it will get an average Metacritic around an 85.
These leaks that people have been posting a lot. Now, they're getting taken down pretty quick, but I tweeted this out. This tweet actually went pretty viral. But I said, it's very...
Everyone, the Xbox probably calling him out though. Sony Pony, Sony Pony, Sony Pony. That's why it went viral.
Interesting to see how Starfield looks. I'm curious how it's going to review when the Metacritic comes out. The leaked gameplay of empty planets and invisible walls is very different from the trailer footage. I still think it'll average about a Metacritic of an 85, and I stand by that because this guy originally said...
I think the game will be rated very, very good, but we have to wait for the actual like even user reviews. Like I was saying, like Sony Ponies would give it 0, Xbox would give it 100. It's gonna be very tough, and this is where we are. It's kind of sad. Like from the reviews, we're not 100% gonna know if it's a good game or not. If it gets like somewhere around 60-70, then you know it's gonna be a bad game or it's not gonna be that good. Meanwhile, I would even say this: if a game gets 60, it's a decent game, because think about it, 50 is an average. Doesn't mean it's good, doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's average. That's why it's a 50, it's a half. If the game gets 60, then objectively speaking, right, it's not that bad. Obviously, it's not a 100, it's not a 80, but it's still decent. It's above average, let's just say, right, objectively. But if IGN ever gives that game 60, you know this, the game is trash. If they give it 4 out of 10, if they give it 3 out of 10, unplayable. You know that's unplayable. At that point, you should not be buying the game. Suckers would still give it 3 out of 10. But this is how the mafia works, ladies and gentlemen. I genuinely think we gotta wait to see the gameplay and form an opinion. Probably like a week after the game is out, then I guess you will know 100% if the game is good or not.
I really think that Bethesda should have made it clear before launch that you can't do one interrupted run around a planet. It's actually really weird that they've never mentioned this until it got leaked, and I'm one of the people excited for Starfield. Some of the major leaks that have been coming out, because there have been a lot of them, is that you can land on a planet, you can run around on a planet. 90% of the planets are completely empty. This is math directly from Bethesda. They actually said, hey,
yeah, that's true though, and this was one of the biggest criticism and one of the biggest argument not long ago. And even I was like, bruh, like 1,000 planets, a lot of them will be empty, and rightfully so. A lot of them will be empty, and even in real life, a lot of the planets are empty. Bruh. That's what we're told. I'm not sure whether that's true or not. I don't know. The Martians are here. Lock yourselves in the basement. Maybe that's maybe there's life out there. I don't know. I believe it, but I don't know. Okay, but realistically though, we all saw this coming. Most of the planets will be empty, but they officially did say 100 planets will have life, and that's actually pretty good. That's a good ratio though. That's a good ratio. But I truly hope those 100 planets that has life, I really hope those are quality planets. Okay, let's just say if there are 50 planets out of the 100 quality and other 50, yeah, it's decent, then that would be fine too, because obviously they're gonna play that realistic game where, you know, some planets got life, some planets got that doo-doo life, some planets got that cyber, some people got AI, some got like human looking, some got blue people running around, right? So obviously some will be there will be some favorite planet of yours, some will probably not be that much. So it's just one of those things. It's kind of, yeah, it's normal. But what I'm trying to say here is that let's wait for the reviews, because soon we about to find out. But guys, click on this video on the screen, because this guy claimed to have played early and he has given this game a 0. It's a hilarious video. Click on this video. It's absolutely wild. I am checking out someone else's review. It's not my review. I'm not giving it a 0, okay? Just want to make sure. Click it and I'll see you there.